What's the best neighborhood and home for you to live in Ventura? Are you thinking about moving here and wondering what makes each neighborhood special? Is Ventura just a surfing beach town with not much to do? In fact, Ventura has a lot of fabulous neighborhoods and a variety of price points and lifestyles to fit your needs. So where should you start? Right here. We're going to cover 9 nifty neighborhoods. Stay tuned until the end to hear about the most popular one of them all. We'll also provide links along the way for our other videos with more in-depth insights on Ventura that address questions on cost of living, homelessness, and many other things you need to know before moving here.
The beautiful thing about almost all of Ventura is that the furthest you get from the beach is about 15 minutes, so you don't have to give up this wonderful lifestyle no matter where you live here. If you find that you just need to know more about one of these neighborhoods, then please check out some of our other videos and give us a call. We would love to help you.
Let's start with the second most highly sought after neighborhood, Hillside. These homes have an ideal location on the foothills, minutes to the downtown, the pedestrian mall, and facing the Pacific. They provide panoramic views of the ocean, Channel Islands, and mountains. Most of the homes are works of art. Even the more basic homes are exceptional because of the views and location. It's just a short walk or bike ride to the downtown pedestrian mall with shoppings and restaurants and the Botanical Gardens, which is a large hiking gardens. And it's a quick drive to the Sierra Cross mountaintop with mind-blowing views of the ocean, the city, coastlines, and mountains. When you're up there, you'll definitely want to sing.
The hills are alive with the sound of music.
There's a mixture of Mediterranean, Victorian, modern, and traditional, as well as a few townhomes. They range from the early 1900s to the present day. This is one of the more interesting neighborhoods just to drive around and look at architecture. And then when you reach the top of the neighborhood, you can enjoy the spectacular views. Since homes are located on the hillside, most of them have stairs, a steeply sloped driveway, and narrow streets. The homes are located close to each other, but usually have deeper, longer lots. Neighbors tend to know each other, and you can often see people walking and jogging up and down the hillside. You also are more likely to feel the cool ocean breeze when it picks up. So what do residents say about living here? Well, they're in paradise. They love it. It's all about the view, being so close to the beach, and living in their beautiful custom homes as well. Homes range from $900,000 to $4 million, depending on the size and view.
The downtown neighborhood borders Ventura's beaches and boardwalk on one side, and the foothills neighborhood to the north. As you walk the streets of downtown Ventura, you'll notice it's such a special place to live because of the historic homes, parks, and landmarks like the Mission San Buenaventura. These homes mix together with new modern and contemporary structures as well as homes built in the 1950s. The neighborhood is just a short walk to the beach, pier, pedestrian mall, farmers market, and many locally owned shops and restaurants. As you move uphill, you'll see that some homes have amazing ocean views. The flatter south side of the neighborhood is super close to the beach, boardwalk, pier, and Surfers Point, with some of the best waves and surfers around. From street to street, you'll notice well-maintained, intermixed with condos, townhomes, apartments, and more rundown homes. Parking is limited, and during the busier weekends and holidays, the traffic can get pretty bad. However, you'll be able to walk to the many year-round Ventura events and activities. Another big bonus for living downtown is that you're super close to Highway 101 with the easy access to Santa Barbara, LA, and also close to the Highway 33 to the fantastic mountain town Ojai. Some of the new condos are close to Ventura River and also a floodplain. They have mixed commercial use on the main floor, and many of the other homes you're going to find in this area are going to be older and need repairs. Something to take note of this area is that the recent rainstorms have caused flooding in this area. In summary, the downtown has lots of pluses, including its amazing access to beach, mountains, shopping, restaurants, but there's downsides. Besides the limited parking and traffic congestion, is that you'll generally have smaller yards. If you like to garden or want more space for your pets or kids, this may not be the area for you. Homes range from the 600s for a condo to $2.5 million for the larger Victorian homes or homes on the hill.
The Westside and Avenue neighborhoods are in fact on the west side of town and run parallel to Ventura Avenue between the Ventura River Trail to the west and a beautiful foothills area with amazing views to the east. Artsy types and foodies alike love living in the west side with artist studios and living spaces, colorful murals, a fantastic walking biking trail to the beach, the mountains, and Ojai, retro architecture, an involved supportive community, and many highly rated restaurants, as well as Ventura Spirits, distilling, bottling craft spirits. The west side has the first historic housing tracts in Ventura, with Spanish-style bungalows and Victorian homes from the late 1800s to early 1900s. There are also a mix of Spanish-style condos, mixed-use commercial residential condos, tiny homes, single-family tract homes from the 1950s to 80s, and in the Avenue section, you have newer high-end semi-custom communities and hillside homes, some of these with fantastic mountain views. A few of the downsides, some of the streets and homes have not been taken care of and look a little more run down. Parking can be tough on many of the streets, in part because of the lack of garage and off-street parking. The schools have lower ratings than many other Ventura schools. Also, the houses tend to be packed in tightly together with smaller lots and overhead wires. The main street, Ventura Avenue, also has some more industrial-looking areas. On the plus side, you will pay substantially less for homes as compared to similar homes in other parts of Ventura. Prices range from the high 500s for a fixer-upper or a tiny home to $1.5 million. More pluses for this neighborhood include a lower crime rate as compared to many Ventura neighborhoods, way less traffic as compared to nearby downtown Ventura, super easy access to highways 101 and 33 to Ojai, and also a real sense of community pride and involvement. A big part of this success is the nonprofit Westside Community Council.
Midtown is located just east of the downtown, but is still only 10 minutes from the beach and easy access to Highway 101 and the Santa Paula Freeway. Midtown is a tight-knit suburban community with vintage shops, cozy cafes, lots of box stores, Trader Joe's, Pacific View Mall, the community hospital, and so many local restaurants and shops. This neighborhood is not far from anything that you may need. Think of like downtown as a beach tourist area compared to Midtown, which has a mixture of urban, suburban lifestyle. Homes in Midtown were built in the 1900s to 2023, so you can find a mixture of condos, townhomes, 1950s ranch-style homes, and dreamy vintage Spanish-style ranch homes built in the early 1900s, which is our personal favorite of pocket of homes in all of Ventura. You'll notice when you are here that there's very few homes that have an ocean view. The older section of Midtown have mostly ranch homes, established gorgeous trees lining some of the streets, and average sized lots with space for dogs, kids, and some residents have built an additional living space. The neighbors all seem to really know each other and will sometimes come and introduce themselves when we are showing a home. If there's a stray cat, it is not unheard of that the neighborhood adopts it and feeds it. And they might also do this with the children in the area, but this hasn't been confirmed or denied. The homes get less expensive as you get closer to the busy Santa Paula Freeway and Highway 101. Homes range from the high 300s for a condo to $1.8 million for a fully remodeled custom home with additional living space.
The next few neighborhoods are located on the east end of Ventura, further away from the beaches and the downtown, but each of them has benefits and features worth mentioning. The College neighborhood has a slightly more spread out suburban feel with less traffic than Midtown and downtown. College is the educational center of the city and major sports hub, where locals are passionate about supporting their local college and high school teams. Schools include Ventura College, 2 high schools, and the Ventura Center. It is centrally located and easy to get around with several local and inner-city buses. Ventura College has music, drama, arts, lectures, galleries, a library, and a weekend swap meet. This area also has a living history museum, The Dudley House, which offers 100 varieties of lavender in the spring, as well as many parks, and an IMAX theater is coming soon. The largest destination park is Arroyo Verde Park along the foothills with a large grassy park, picnic tables, a newer playground, and hiking trails with spectacular ocean views. It's really one of the best parks in all of Ventura area. The College neighborhood mostly features mid-size homes that are high value. The lots tend to be just a little bit larger than those you would find in Midtown. The only newer homes that are being built are to replace homes that were destroyed in the Thompson fire. These new homes are custom high-end homes that are located on the hillside with amazing views, and they fit right in with the other high-end homes with unobstructed views of the mountains, islands, and ocean. Homes in the College neighborhood range from the high 300s for a condo to $3 million for a fully remodeled custom home with a view.
The Montalvo neighborhood, you can almost say that a builder requested a wish list from a bunch of different people for all the different types of homes that they wanted and put it in a salad spinner, spun it around, and then built the homes where the paper flew out. This community has a mixture of apartments, condos, townhomes, manufactured homes, attached single-family homes, detached single-family homes. Some of those are higher-end tract and some are semi-custom homes. The manufactured homes in this area are in a gated senior development for 55 plus, and you also own the land in this development. The condos range from smaller, older homes built in the 1970s to newer high-end condos built in the early 2000s. The single-family homes also range from being built in the 1950s and are small bungalow to large custom homes built in the early 2000s. Homes in this area range from the mid-300s up to 1.2 million. Montalvo is a hubbub of activity and conveniently located near great restaurants, gym, grocery stores, Barnes & Noble, escape rooms, Sky Zone, Ventura Aquatic Center, Ventura County Government Center. One of our favorite spots is the Green Thumb Nursery, where we buy a lot of our plants and herbs. There's also a large, gorgeous park running bike trails that connect the Ventura Community Park and Ventura Aquatic Center.
Poinsettia, nestled in the foothills, is estate living at its finest with established trees, panoramic views of the mountains, the ocean, islands, and city skyline. Take a breath full of what can only be described as peace. Feel like you are on your own island and stay at home, or take a hike on one of the many trails in Harmon Canyon Preserve. Visit nearby Kimball Park Aquatic Center and become a member of the 5-star Ondulando Swim and Tennis Club. This neighborhood, with homes built between the 1960s and today, is still just a few miles from the beach and Ventura's historic downtown. Poinsettia was hit hard by the Thomas fire, so in between the custom homes are modular homes and many empty lots as well. These custom modular homes are built in the factory and brought in sections to the site and assembled. They tend to sell for less than homes built on the site, but also cost less to build. Styles in this neighborhood range from more traditional to Mediterranean or modern. In Poinsettia, just think custom home and all that it has to offer, including a large lot, some with fantastic views, easy access to the beach and trails, and a price tag ranging from 1.1 to 2.5 million.
If you're looking for a more planned development neighborhood, then the Jaunamaria area neighborhoods were built for you. With mostly homes, a few parks, and very limited shopping, there's not even a grocery store unless you travel down the street to the Montalvo neighborhood. Most of the homes were built in the 1990s through present day, but there are some sections that were built in 1960s with smaller bungalow housing. There are some condos, attached single-family homes, townhomes, and detached single-family homes, as well as manufactured homes development, where one buyer has to be 55 plus years of age and everyone living in the home has to be at least 45. Almost all of the homes are tract homes of above average build that just scream suburban lifestyle. The detached single-family homes have a yard, and some of the planned developments don't even have an HOA or Melrose. This includes the newest development at the Harmon Ranch, which are just beautiful homes. These neighborhoods are surrounded by agriculture, and it can get pretty dusty out here when the wind blows during a dry spell due to the drought. Homes range from the 400s for a manufactured home up to close to $2 million for a large custom home on over an acre of land. However, most of the newer homes can be bought for around $800 to $1 million, with homes built in the 60s going for about $700s, and the townhomes and the condos going for as low as the $500s.
Now, the neighborhood you've been waiting to hear about with bated breath. Drum roll, please. Pierpont. This is the neighborhood for surfing, splashing, or sunbathing, playing in the large parks, paddling down the canals, and is located right on the beach and harbor. This is a lively area where all streets lead to the beach. There are views of the ocean, coastline, and mountains from these homes. Some homes are located near parks, trails, or the canal and have a dock to go out on. While it is lovely, it still feels secluded from the rest of Ventura since it is on the beach side of the 101. There's a long beach, boutique shopping, local restaurants, events, a neighborhood school, as well as a shopping center with a major grocery store. Marina Park is a large grassy park and is located on one end of the Pierpont neighborhood and has free parking during the week except for in the summer months. It is located next to the coastline and has a section where you may launch your paddleboard or kayak or go fishing. There's also a children's play beach area and an old pirate ship playground. San Buenaventura State Beach is on the other side of Pierpont, and there are trails, volleyball nets, restrooms, picnic benches, and paid parking. The portion of the beach that Pierpont is located next to has soft, spacious sandbank, as well as some rockier areas. It has a good length for walking and sandcastle building. No crowds during the week outside of the summer. There's also a man-made lava rock outcropping that protects swimmers and makes for better swimming and lower riptide risk. There are two types of waterfront living, with some homes being located on the beach and others located on the canals, with many homes having their own private docks. You will find a range of smaller ranch-style homes and multi-story homes. The smaller homes were built between the 20s to 60s, and larger homes started being built in the 70s, with some lots having been scraped and new contemporary homes having been built as recently as 2022. Prices range in this area from the mid-500s for a ranch-style condo to over $6 million.
This is just a snippet of what Ventura has to offer. We'd love to take you on a tour so you'd be able to really see the depth of beauty and all that Ventura is.
You know, we really enjoy making these videos, but what we really love is to talking to actual people even more. So give us a call, text, or email, and help us find the perfect neighborhood and home for you. If you like this video, then check out our playlist and watch our pros and cons of Ventura. It gives you the nitty-gritty on what it's like to live in Ventura, not just in one particular neighborhood.